Many people wonder where is the WWE Universal Championship. There are even rumors that Brock Lesnar right now is sitting at Krusty Krab, eating McDonald's with some nice Coca-Cola with ice because Brock Lesnar loves ice. Some people even say that he's watching Monday Night Raw right here. I'm a champ and I do what I want. But Universal Championship journey doesn't end here. There were times when Brock Lesnar actually left it in a toilet. There's a little bit of poop on the title as well. Silly Brock. He also carried the championship to Monday Night Raw. I'm just lying, I'm just kidding. He's a champion of the brand. Why would he actually show up? But he did actually show up in UFC. And probably cut the best promo he ever did. Vince McMahon, you are the smartest person ever. Your champion cares about the other company more than even he's being a champion of your company. Absolutely amazing. Welcome to the greatest show in wrestling history. Welcome to Greatness of Wrestling. And today we have some cool stuff going on. Finally, something actually interesting, like Brock Lesnar interfering in UFC, cutting the best promo of his life. Not even on a wrestler, not even in the WWE, he did actually something better than he did in 5 years being in WWE or the whole Universal title reign. Whatever the case may be, it was actually pretty good. Now I cannot show you the full clip, but I'm gonna try to show you the best part of it.
I walked into this building and watched the heavyweight disasters from the beginning. Nagano's a piece of shit. Miocic's a piece of shit. CC, I'm coming for you, mother.
Whoa, the intensity of Brock Lesnar, man, where is this in the WWE? Oh, I forgot that WWE is basically rated G right now, so you know what, because he's so intense in UFC, you know what WWE should do? They should change his gimmick into Brock frickin' Lesnar for all the kids to enjoy. He's frickin' flipping good. Basically what happened, a UFC fighter became the UFC heavyweight champion and he pretty much called out Brock Lesnar. He went into the ring and said that he wants to fight or something like that. He pretty much roasted the whole division, and UFC fans are actually not very happy with that. And with that, I have just lost all respect for the UFC. What a circus act that is. Just waiting for Hulk Hogan to run in and leg drop them all now. Basically, I kind of agree. I mean, it's very apparent that this is actually scripted. Don't you think? Brock Lesnar and the other fighter talked before it. You know, they were like, I'm gonna run in, you're gonna call out, you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna say this and this and that and this, and we're gonna get people hyped. Everyone knew what's going to happen. And I know that as a WWE fan, I should be alright with that, but at the end of the day, UFC takes pride on being real. So I'm not quite sure if it was actually a good decision, although it probably got people hyped. UFC just went full WWE, give it another year and we'll have managers dancing around the octagon throwing chairs at each other. What a load of poo-poo. But where does this leave WWE? I don't think it's a good decision to have your WWE champion so transparently care about the other company, another sport, than your as a champion. I still don't quite understand why Brock Lesnar is the Universal Champion. How is it actually good? If he's not on shows, people don't care about him, casuals don't care about him, wrestling fans don't care about him, so what is the actual point? If the only reason is for Roman Reigns to actually win the championship against Roman Reigns and they're waiting for that moment once he gets cheered, this is absolutely pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. But don't you think for a second that WWE are not into this, because you see WWE tweeted spotted Universal Champion Brock Lesnar was backstage for UFC 226. Let me translate it. Our champion is attending other shows but not our. Amazing. I see how this is actually positive for UFC, but where does WWE win in this one? I fail to see that actually. Whatever the case may be, I know that Brock Lesnar is going to fight in UFC, but hopefully we're not getting WWE and UFC champions, so WWE can promote UFC and UFC can promote WWE. I think this is where they might be going, but I really don't want that. I really don't want that. It's basically just a money grab, there's no entertainment in this one. Another interesting thing is that Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman and The Undertaker teamed up against Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Elias at Madison Square Garden. I really don't get the whole advertisement point about it because we're not getting to see it on WWE Network. When something this huge happens, why don't you actually record it and put it on the WWE Network for all of us to enjoy? So I really can't stand this decision by the WWE. There are a few clips on the internet and it was quite entertaining to see Undertaker move like he did. Basically, this happened. The Undertaker actually got the loudest ovation from the fans in the whole show, and people said it was actually very loud. So for people who actually went there, I think it was an amazing event, but it's a shame that we didn't got to see it. After the match, Roman Reigns and the Undertaker stared into each other, just a little face off, you know, kind of remembering all the WrestleMania stuff that happened between these two, because Roman Reigns actually defeated Undertaker at WrestleMania. Why was this needed? Nobody knows, but that happened. So basically after the match, they shook hands and Undertaker looks quite healthy if you ask me. In my opinion, this is not the last time we've seen The Undertaker, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna wrestle at SummerSlam, since they said that The Undertaker is gonna wrestle more frequently. Will Undertaker wrestle more this year than Brock Lesnar? Probably, right?
Yeah, this is amazing, man. So I thought it was fake, but I think it's real. That is awesome, man.
When you bust a nut. Recent WWE show reportedly a disaster, entire card reportedly remade. Friday night show in Rapid City was a disaster. I'm not saying it was a bad show, but so many people had problems getting into the Rapid City, and then Bray Wyatt crashed his car going to the airport, so the whole card had to be remade. They ended up going with Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins 2 out of 3 falls match, so they could extend the time essentially. So they had Dana Brooke and Ruby Riott in a singles match, but they haven't worked together. I don't want to say at all, because they probably had at some point, but whatever it was, Ruby Riott ended up with a knee injury when it was all said and done. It wasn't a match they had been doing on a nightly basis. Dana Brooke hasn't been wrestling much, usually she's in the corner of Titus O'Neil and Apollo. This sounds like a disaster show. Normally on live events they actually do something that you wouldn't see on a regular Raw or SmackDown, because it's not recorded. Recently we had Daniel Bryan versus The Miz actually. And you know, on TV we never even got that, so basically cool stuff is going right here. However, if I would go to a live event and I would see Dana Brooke versus Ruby Riott, I would be, how to put this, I would be disappointed, to say the least. Also, let's hope that Bray Wyatt is okay and he will be able to wrestle. Okay, here, who's excited for WWE 2K19 to play a modded version of WWE 2K18? We're gonna have Bobby Lashley in it. Oh my god, that is worth my $60. WWE 2K19 with a graphics mod and few new wrestlers? I'm buying that. Give me my WWE 2K19. So basically I made a video that Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey are going to be DLC pre-order bonuses, and it was kinda leaked. It was mostly a rumor, but it turns out it was actually true, because Rey Mysterio was confirmed and also Ronda Rousey was leaked again. This comes from Microsoft Store. He's the master of the 619. She's the baddest woman on the planet. Pre-order WWE 2K19 to play as both Rey Mysterio and Rowdy Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey is going to be pre-order bonus. I think it's an absolutely amazing business decision for the fans. Not really, because she is an active WWE roster member, so why would she be a pre-order bonus? So it kinda sucks for the fans, but it's an amazing business decision. When it comes to WWE 2K19, I think I've never been this not excited for a WWE video game ever, because I've been disappointed so many times since WWE 2K16. You know, every year the same game, you play it for 2 months, even for a month maybe, and you get tired of it. Modes suck, the gameplay is good, but without any good game modes, for me, a game is absolutely worthless. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to click that like button. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, tweet me, and I will probably follow you back. Also follow me on Instagram. Lots of cool pictures right here. As always guys, the great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.